Alright guys, welcome back to another tutorial. So to create this design, I had to go to Photopea to get the size of the PSD, and I found out it was 832 by 1797. Alright, then I imported this picture I downloaded from Pinterest, and I tried to use the color palette. So I gave it the gradients by using the pink, making one darker and one brighter. Next thing, I created a sneaky text, just the text. I created a name for it, and I used this standard demo font, centralized it, and make copies of it, 2 copies. Then I needed to add stroke to it. I had to make the stroke color a little bit brighter for one, and for the one that was going to be at the back, I gave it a bigger stroke and a darker color. Right, so this is me arranging everything here, so it's just going to fit. Although later on in design, I had to make some adjustment because of the PSD or the mockup. Right, so after giving these strokes, I centralized it, and that was the first step. So this was the final outcome. What I needed to do now was to create a gradient fade with 2 colors, and I made it brighter, a brighter pink, right, just like this. And I increase the size and put it in the background, so it's going to bring out the text effect. Alright, afterwards I went to my PNG wing to download some other elements. I downloaded a strawberry image. I saw this one and it was really nice. I had to download it and use it in my design. Next, I had to download another element which was very needed, which is the milk splash. Okay, so there was a requirement to click some password, right? So I did that, and I imported it in my design. So now for this part, you can place it anywhere in your design canvas. You can place it anywhere. So I'm placing mine down here, and I'm going to add extra text to the design, which is yogurt drink. I gave this a Montserrat font. Use Montserrat fonts for this because they really blend well. So I aligned it, and I had to do one more effect which was going to make sense. Instead of adding this strawberry like that, I had to give it some blur, so it's some motion. Okay, so I had to go on to PS Touch to add the blur effect to it. So going back to Photopea, I started up with this third mockup, and I had to work on. It was giving me some issues. I had to work on 3 different layers, which I never planned for. So I had to start over again using another design. But in the process, I found out that the way I aligned the text in the main design was not really going to give me what I wanted. After converting to Smart Object, I found out that I needed to turn the text the other way, just like how it is in this one here. So I had to go back to my Pixellab and mark the 3 text layers and turn them into 90 degrees. Alright, that was very good. So I had to recreate another mockup. So going on to Photopea again, I had to pick another mockup from the downloads. I'm going to make the mockup available for us in the description. Alright, I loaded the files. I hid the first layer, then I added my design, and it was very perfect. Okay, so there's one more edit to do, which is the color of the cover. So I struggled trying to get the colors here, and I was really just busy trying to use my eyes to pick the color. So to get the color of the canvas, of the cover rather, depending on the kind of design you want to create, just go to your Pixellab and pick the color code, which was what I was supposed to have done earlier. Just go to your Pixellab and pick the color code instead of trying to do guesswork. I finally did that in my design. I went to Pixellab and I just had to pick the original design cover, original design color, especially the top part gradient. Alright. So after doing that, the next thing I did was to, after successfully using the right color code, the next thing I needed to work on was taking out the background so I can do my final edit. So after fixing the color codes, I had to go back to the original design and went to the background layer side. and took out the background. Alright, and afterwards I just completed the design by taking it back to Pixellab to do my final edits.